Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am Natalie Aguilar, a certified personal trainer and a pre and postnatal exercise specialist. This is session 1 of our Core Strength Reboot series that is going to guide you through core recovery after birth and pregnancy. The techniques we are learning today are 360 breathing and 360 breathing 2-step exhale. This is one of the foundational movements in order to properly connect to your core to allow your breathing patterns to happen naturally and be most efficiently so you can get the benefits of a properly functioning core. A few of the benefits to having a properly functioning core and creating effective breathing patterns are reduced risk of injury and chronic pain, better, easier movement, faster recovery, reduced stress, and improved immunity, and better digestion. So these proper breathing patterns and having a great functioning core is going to benefit you in all aspects of your life. So we'll start with the 360 breathing technique now. So I want you to find yourself on a seating surface. You can use a couch, chair, bedside, whatever will allow you to sit comfortably and maintain an upright posture. This technique is called 360 breathing because 360 breathing is the full circle. I want you to think about your ribs expanding in all directions as you are breathing on that inhale. So you're going to have your hands in a cup position and wrap them around your ribs. And then when you breathe in, you're going to sit up tall and you're going to breathe in. And on that inhale, you're going to allow that expansion in your ribs, not in your chest and your collarbones here. A lot of times we tend to breathe up into our chest and our collarbones. And in reality, our diaphragm is supposed to go down and expand our abs and diaphragm down and out into the rib cage. And so this is going to help you master proper breathing technique, which when you master this and apply it to your daily breathing patterns, you're going to be performing thousands of reps of the best core exercise out there. So yes, this simple breathing technique is entirely necessary and you will greatly reap the benefits from this. So you're going to have those hands, cup them around your ribs. When you inhale, you're going to allow that expansion. A very important aspect of this is allowing that expansion and not forcing it. You're not going to be pushing that belly out in the front, but you're going to be allowing your ribs to fully expand, especially focusing on those expansion in the thumbs in the back of the ribs. Because a lot of times when we breathe, we think about forward, but we don't often think about it expanding to the sides and to the back. So really allowing those ribs to expand in all directions. On the inhale, you are going to breathe through your nose. And then the exhale, you're going to exhale through pursed lips, pushing out as if you are blowing up a balloon or blowing out candles. I'll demonstrate that here. So you could see that I was breathing through my nose on the inhale and then exhaling through pursed lips when I was breathing out. When you are exhaling, I want you to think about blowing up a balloon and really pushing that exhale out, and your core and your abs will draw in as a result of you pushing that breath out. However, I do not want you to think about actively crunching those abs in on that exhale. So you're not bringing those abs in to brace them. You are bringing them in because they are drawing in as a result of that exhale. You can see this in examples of like little kids blowing up balloons where they get this big inhale, and then they push out. So you kind of get that visual of the expansion, then the contraction, the expansion and the contraction. So the breath is causing the expansion and the contraction, not the expansion and the contraction causing the breath to come in and out. So to review, hands on the ribs, inhale through your nose, allow the full expansion through your ribs, and then exhale through pursed lips, drawing the navel in. We are going to perform 6 to 8 reps of those now. I'm going to be doing it on my own time. Feel free to follow at your own pace as well, performing 6 to 8 reps until you feel that is mastered. Relax your shoulders if you feel that breath creeping up into your upper chest. Perfect. That was 6 reps that I just did. If you feel like you need more, go ahead and pause the video and take more time for your breaths. The next exercise we're going to be doing today is the 360 breathing 2-step exhale, which builds off the foundational 360 breathing. We're going to be breathing in through the nose, allowing the expansion through the rib cage. However, this time on the exhale, we're going to be doing it in 2 punches as we exhale that air out, creating more power in the abdomen and in the lungs and drawing the core in, creating strength and tightness. So what you're going to do, again, putting your hands around your rib cage, inhaling through the nose. There you go. You're going to punch once quick and then punch twice and allow it to empty all the way out. We're going to do one more demonstration. Okay, now go ahead and do it with me. Once again, we're going to do 6 to 8 reps. I'm going to do 6 today. Pause it if you need more time. Okay, so that was 6 reps of the 360 breathing 2-step exhales. So you can perform these 2 exercises, the 360 breathing and the 360 breathing 2-step exhale. 6 to 8 reps of both of these exercises, performing this 2 times each day for ideally about 3 to 7 days. However long it takes you to really master that expansion and contraction in the rib cage and abdomen before moving on to this next session. I say ideally 2 times a day for those 6 to 8 reps. Of course, we would be happy with any practice at all, so I don't want you to feel pressured over that, but you will progress faster and strengthen your core the more practice you get in. So you can come back and perform these along with me in this video, or you can do them on your own time when you're driving in the car, just thinking about your breath, or you work a desk job and can perform it while you're at the computer, or maybe when your baby's napping. Eventually, you can maybe perform these as you're feeding your baby to allow that expansion. But for the start, I really want you to have your hands on your ribs to have that feedback from your thumb. You can get your 2 sessions in of these daily by either coming back to this video and performing them along with me or doing them on your own time. I would highly suggest thinking about your schedule and finding a time that can become a routine time to perform these exercises, whether that's in the morning, right after you eat breakfast. If you're a working mama, maybe on your way to work while you're driving, or maybe after you fed the baby and they're laying on their tummy, doing tummy time, performing these breathings while you're watching and interacting with them playing. Find a time that works right with you and your schedule. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time on my channel, this video is part of my Core Strength Reboot series that walks you through core recovery after pregnancy and birth. In this series, I am sharing multiple techniques that will allow you to connect to your core, optimize core functioning, and have a strong foundational core to support you in your daily movements as a mother. These core exercises will also focus on the pelvic floor in order to prevent incontinence, pelvic floor dysfunction, and pelvic organ prolapse. So if you haven't already, I'm linking a video here so that you can watch my video explaining this series and how it works so that you can progress your foundational movements to your more advanced core exercises so you can get the strongest core of your life after birth. And of course, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new releases of this series.